6-year-old Colban McLeod has been fighting an uphill medical battle ever since he was diagnosed with NMDA autoimmune encephalitis. His body has been producing antibodies that attack his own brain, and Colbin has been in and out of the hospital receiving treatment for the last year and a half. On Sunday, Colbin and his grandmother left for Calgary to meet a doctor who has a vast knowledge on his disease. Friends and family hope the trip will provide more answers on Colbin's rare disease and further treatments.
The weight that will be lifted off their shoulders when they finally get some answers and some proper treatment for Colbin, it's just weightlifting. Be wonderful.
But getting to the children's hospital proved to be a dangerous journey. Friends say the car Colbin's grandmother and caregiver Kimberly drives is very small and makes it very difficult to transport Colbin's medical equipment in, like his specialized stroller.
On the way, they had an accident in Fox Creek. They were put into a ditch behind a semi-truck that was carrying an insecure load. Pipe come off and they put them in the ditch. So they're really shaken up over that. The car's in pretty rough shape, so it is extremely important that we get them this van as soon as possible.
They're in Calgary right now. They just barely got there in Kim's little tiny car. She had to repack it and unpack just to be able to fit the stroller in, and it's so hard for her to do. And then they had an accident. It just, wow. The car is pretty much ready to be written off.
And so fundraising efforts began to get Colbin's family a new set of wheels. Using social media and reaching out to the community, Team Colbin has been able to raise just under $10,000. Fort City Chrysler has stepped up and offered to provide the family with this safe vehicle at a discounted rate. After taxes and fees, it will only cost $13,000. With just over $3,000 left to fundraise, Team Colbin is asking residents to drop off their bottles here to help them reach their goal.
Where people can bring in their bottles, and the account number is 240, and if you don't remember the account number, you just tell them that it's for Colbin's New Wheels, and they do all the sorting for you. You don't have to do anything. So it's been really good, and we're hoping that this will push us over and be able to get him his van.
Right now, Colbin is at the Children's Hospital waiting to see a medical specialist. His family expects that trip in Calgary to last about 3 weeks. Then Colbin has to travel to Vancouver to receive further testing and assessments. With Colbin's disease, he can't fly in an airplane or take a bus, meaning his grandmother has to continue driving across the province in a small vehicle that can barely transport all his medical equipment.
It's not easy having that disease. Kimberly has to be able to care for him at any point in any condition, and she can't when she doesn't have everything she needs.
Brendan Miller, CJDC TV News, Fort St. John.